Page 57, Skipping Through the Forest. Oh, this is a challenging little piece. It's fun to play. It's in the key of A major, 3 sharps. You know the A major scale. This won't cause too much of a problem. If you don't know the scale, you could probably struggle with this. Therefore, go to my scale video on A major, and if you don't know the scale, do the beginner level. If you do know the scale, do the intermediate level. Well, let's talk about it. 6/8 times when eighth note gets a count. Right hand. 1, rest. 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 Watch the fingering. This is the fingering for an A major scale. Rest. And that's really all it is. The whole thing is just kind of an A major scale going up and down in places. You don't always start and end on A, but the notes in between are in the A major scale. It's because that first measure in the second line, you're starting on a G sharp. Well, if you started with little finger on A, it's still an A major scale. That's an A major scale. So we just started on a G sharp. That's all. Third line same as the first, and the last line is very similar to the second line, except maybe the last couple measures where the left hand finally gets to play too. And the left hand is just supporting it with broken chords. And then the second line, third measure, rest. There's a D sharp, because there's no D sharp in A major, so they have to put in the accidental. And then in the last line, last 2 measures, now the left hand gets an A major scale, but they're starting here on second. Well, that's the fingering, because if an A major scale, if I started on A, my second finger would be on the G sharp. So we're just starting on G sharp. Yeah, so if you can do the scale, that's a piece of cake. Put the hands together. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 2, 4, 5, 6. See, the phrasing is in the right hand, so most of it. So the left hand is just going to be legato throughout. Till you get over about the third measure of the second line. Finally, the left hand gets some phrasing because the right hand's got whole notes. Back to that. So the phrasing, put the phrasing in. Now on these 2 note phrases, some teachers will tell you to play the second note staccato automatically. But I don't follow that premise. If it's marked staccato, go ahead. Otherwise, don't. So here. So hold the 8th note down a full count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like so. If you're going to play the second one staccato, then you're pretty much going to have to play the last note in every phrase staccato to match. Except for dotted half notes. So I don't recommend it, but you'll have to decide which way you're going to go because you're the one doing the playing. Dynamic wise, you see the MP and then the crescendo. You're going to kind of crescendo up. It doesn't tell you how loud to get. So you're going to have to, how loud do you want to get? Well, you could go up to almost a loud temporarily. That's the note you're after. Then come back down. Then come back down to medium soft there. There's an accent on the second line on the first note. There's an accent there. And then in the third measure of the second line, there's a crescendo, but the left hand has to do it because the right hand has no control. And then it's sforzando, but the sforzando is underneath the bottom staff, so it applies to the bottom staff, not the top. If they wanted the sforzando to be everywhere, they should put it in the middle or give it to both staffs. So there. And then come back down. Come down. That accent on the beginning of the last line, there's an accent. Get loud. out as you go down. And then get softer in the last two measures as you're going down. It's kind of a fun piece. It's marked vivace. You see at the beginning the tempo of vivace is faster than allegro. Vivace is fast. It's not as fast as you can go. There's faster than this, but it's your vivace, not mine or somebody else. It's how, I don't know what your vivace is. You're going to have to decide, but you can't go beyond your speed limit. Everybody has their speed limit, so it has to be controlled. It has to be even. It has to be, it has to be musical. So don't go beyond that. That's my vivace, but your vivace might be this. And that's okay. If that's your vivace, that's it. That's close enough. I want to play this with you slowly. I'm going to play it and invite you to play along so you can check your notes and rhythms. There's no pedal in this. That would just mess everything up. We want to hear all of the rests. The pedal tends to cover up rests. So I'm going to give 6 counts and then come in. And we're counting eighth notes. So the right hand is here. Here, left hand, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, go. 2, rest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.